All right, Slizzy, talk me through your first time hearing music, or the first time you remember hearing music.
The first time I remember hearing music and falling in love, it had to be like at my grandmother's crib. You know, back in the day, my grandfather had the big TV.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, my grandmother had the DVDs. She had the Michael Jackson history, and she had the Biggie DVD, and she had like some Aaliyah, like like
Rock
the
the Boat?
VCR.
Oh, VCR. Hold on
Yeah, that
now.
was back in those times. VCR.
Oh, you taking it back?
Yeah, and I used to just play the same, the same songs, the same Michael Jackson song, the same Aaliyah songs, and the same Biggie songs, back to back, just in front of the TV with my other little cousins. I had like a big family,
Mm-hmm.
so with my other cousins.
This is in the Bronx?
Yeah.
Okay.
My other cousins, we just in front of the TV trying to dance, trying to be like whoever's on the TV.
Yeah, who was you trying to be like?
Oh, Michael Jackson for real. Yeah. That's my boy, Michael Jackson.
So from those years, right? Like, I mean, I just smell food cooking and noise in the background and fighting over the pillows, or fighting over the blankets on the couch.
We never really fought over anything. It was just mad fun back then. I ain't gonna lie.
It was.
It was so fun. Worry-free, carefree. I didn't know what was going on.
You was a kid.
I was a kid. I didn't know what was going on in the real world for real.
Were there Uno cards on the coffee table? That's what I want to know.
We ain't playing Uno. What we did, we was playing PlayStation.
Okay.
It's probably fights over that.
The first PlayStation, though.
The first PlayStation.
Like Spyro.
And the second PlayStation. We had the Dreamcast. We had a lot.
Yeah.
We still had the Nintendo 64.
You had it all. Hold on. You had a game room.
My grandma ain't play that. She had every game for us. Not gonna lie.
That's what kept y'all together.
Hell yeah.
I love that. All right. So from those experiences of music just kind of always being around you, and they're a safe space for you, honestly, where you could just experiment and learn from those from above you. When did you decide to start playing with music yourself? What inspired you the moment you said, wait, hold on, how do I make this? How can I do it?
My mom will tell you, like if my mom was here, she'll tell you right now that I was trying to make beats on like, what's that called? Like the leapfrog? Remember the little leapfrog toy thingy? Like the leap pad?
What?
Yeah, she said I used to try to make beats on there.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like a little educational, like.
Yeah, feel me?
How was you making beats on that? They had a.
I guess it was buttons you were pressing.
Yeah, no,
I was just pressing
that's
the buttons
fire.
some type of way. I don't remember that. My mom, she always tell me that. But like, ever since I was a little boy, I always was trying to make beats like,
yeah,
you know, the little keyboards that have all the different sounds. I used to fuck with
I
that.
used to that up.
Drum pads. My mom used to buy me drum pads and all that. But like, I don't know. Just listening to the music, I always liked the bass, the down tone, the drums. I always liked that. So I always knew I wanted to create beats for real.
Ooh.
So
That just made me think
always
about
on the computer. The computer's up. Downloading viruses.
I'm about to say, did you know what you was downloading?
Feel me? Like, but just searching, beat making, whatever, bro. I'm trying to find something to make a beat. So I ran into virtual DJ. So that, I learned a lot from virtual DJ, like tempo and key and like, you know, BPM and all that. And cutting, stuff like that.
Have you ever taken a music theory class?
No.
Or looked into what music theory is?
Nope.
So have you ever played do you read music notes? Like, do you read sheet music? Mm-mm. Wow, I'm saying that's crazy just because like for me, I've played the flute, I've played in the band before, so I know how to read music. I ain't read it in a minute though. Like since I played in the pageant in college, which was like 10 years ago. But there's a way, and there's kind of like formulas and similar, there's cadences and there's groups of chords and stuff that you know can inflict certain emotions or sound certain ways. That's kind of what music theory is. Yeah. Kind of. There's more to it. Don't f up. But for you to already kind of have an ear for that without going through the textbook or going through the scientific framework behind it, that's amazing. That's a God's gift talent. So
nah, for real. Thank you. I was like, it's funny you say that because like I don't know, like I know how to play the piano a little bit, like the guitar. Like even when I'm even when I'm making beats, like, I go to like the same chords for real. So when you say like there's certain chords that make people feel some type of way, I understand that because I know how to play like It's one chord. I ain't gonna lie.
One chord to get
it's my go-to chord type. But yeah, definitely just by ear for real.
Yeah.
My sound.
If you ever have some downtime, like look into like a just watch like a YouTube video on it or something.
It's like an hour long though.
I mean, it take you like 5 minutes to make a beat. So look, all I will say is that there's so many tools in the toolbox, and for you to have such an ear for music and a keen sense of sound, you never know where a new influence might take the rest of your music. You got a long way to go. You got to keep evolving, right?
You're right.
Okay, no, but let me back it up, because before we get into square one, I had one question that came to mind, and I love to just ask them right when they come to mind. You mentioned you love the bass. You love the bass.
Hell yeah.
What's one of your favorite beat drops?
Like somebody else?
I would tell you mine. Cry Me a River, Timbaland, Justin Timberlake.
What?
Yeah, so think about that.
You know what I like? I like Kanye West beats. So like slow jam, like that. I just like, I don't know. I just like how he used to make beats back in the day.
He makes movies in his beats. Like it's like real. You could close your eyes and like slow jams. If I close my eyes and just the instrumental, that's a movie. That's an opening scene. That's a pan the camera this way. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It feels like that. Okay, let's get into square one.
Let's do it.
All right, so square one of Cash Cobain's musical journey. So, obviously he's had music in him for a while. He was playing them little leapfrog, whatever, toys, trying to make sounds to make it feel good to him. And then he got to a point where he wanted to really do it himself.
Yes, sir.
And he started downloading stuff, and he wanted to make, producer first, right? He wanted to make the sounds and the beats behind what he would hear out there. Talk to me about the first time you downloaded, and whatever it was you downloaded, and the first time you made a beat.
I know I downloaded FL Studio.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's all the way back then. One thing I know is when I downloaded it, I knew that was the one. Like, I felt it. I was happy. Like, I don't know, I was happy. I made like a simple beat. It probably was whack, you feel me? But just to know that I found something, I was so happy. And it was the demo, feel me?
How long did it take you to put that together?
How long did it take me to finally download that?
No, to complete a beat on it.
Oh, I really just don't know. Like, I just was at that every day, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Kept going, never stopped, ever stopped. Still to this day.
Were you by yourself, or were you around friends? Like,
I was by myself.
Got you. So you was by yourself doing this. So then, what happened when you said, "All right, y'all, like at grandma's house or wherever you went to, listen to this beat I made"?
Nah, it wasn't. I don't know. I used to just be doing my own thing. And shout out to my brother Matthew Ali. I used to go to his crib. He had the MacBook, so he had like GarageBand like that.
Oh, ooh.
I used to try to make beats on there, so he used to try to make beats on there. So we both was like, that's like the first person like I was musically like showing my music to. My son Matthew Ali, like we was trying to put his music together. Like,
what does he do? I'm not familiar with him.
That's Matthew Ali. He, MHPG Sound. That's my boys. But yeah, he a part of that group. So
got you.
That's my brother though.
So you can't. He was already making music before you.
No.
Oh, he wasn't. Oh, you just came to him saying, "Look what I'm doing." Y'all like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Copy. Okay. All right. So from the moment that you made that first beat, when did you? I mean, you obviously can make beats in 5 minutes now, but how did you get from that point to making 5 beats or making beat in 5 minutes? Like,
just like I said, just kept going at it. Like, even like when I was younger, I was just so excited to do it that I just kept doing it, and it was fun. I didn't have no worries. I just wanted to learn, and then by the time I got to like know what I like my go-tos and what to do.
Yeah.
It's easy now, like, you know what I'm saying?
So it really just came from the practice.
I didn't learn everything, but I know like what I'm comfortable with and what I like to do.
Yeah.